Hey guys, first thing I want to talk about today is something new, Whispers of the Old Gods. This is the newest expansion that's coming to Hearthstone. They just announced it, and the expansion is supposed to be coming out at the end of April and at the beginning of May, sometime around that time. We were hoping it was going to be a lot sooner, but at least we have a roundabout time that it's planning on coming out. Now, Whispers of the Old Gods is going to be a new expansion that I personally cannot wait for. Um, there's going to be a lot of unique cards that are going to be coming out. It's over 130 cards that are supposed to be coming out, and I can't wait to see exactly what all they have. They have released a few cards, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the cards and review each one of them. Okay, guys, as you can see, the first card that we're going to talk about is called the Polluted Hoarder. This is actually the loot hoarder that has been affected by Whispers of the Dark Gods. Now, the card artwork looks amazing, if I may say so myself. I'm fairly impressed with the way the detail that he put into it. Um, First of all, it is a 4 mana 4/2 Death Rattle draw a card. At first, it seems like it's actually going to be good. However, I think it's got a lot of competition for 4 mana cards, which may consist of a Piloted Shredder or something else like that. Also, it's got a comparison to the Cult Master, which is a 4 mana 4/2, and whenever your minions die, you actually draw a card for each minion. So it's got tough competition. However, you might see this played and it might change the meta. I can't see it happening. However, you never know with Hearthstone. Okay, guys, the next card that we're going to talk about is the Corrupted Healbot. This card is a 5 mana 6/6, as you can see. However, it's got the cost that it actually restores 8 health to the enemy hero. Now, you can actually use this in combos. It sounds very off putting. However, it might have a place in control decks, ones that actually care about just removal on the board rather than the opponent's health. Also, you can actually pair it very good with Alkanized Soul Priest, with your priest cards, as well as imagine if you had a Baron Riven there with the Alkanized Soul Priest, that would deal 16 damage to the enemy hero. That can be a massive combo that sometimes might be played in the meta. However, for the average player or the average cards or the average deck, it's not necessarily the greatest card in the world, but it does have a lot of potential. Okay, guys, the next card that we're going to talk about now is Validated Doomsayer. The Whispers of the Dark Gods have actually gotten to the Doomsayer and turned him into a beast. I actually like this card. It's a 5 mana 0/7. However, at the start of your turn, he gains 7 attack. So he will become a 5 mana 7/7. Now, I like this card simply because it's an aggressive card. However, you have to make your opponent deal with it. And if that means that they have to use an Ironbeak Owl or some way of silencing it, that's fine. However, you're making them use another card that you can save with a bigger combo or whatever else. I think it will be pretty good only if you're ahead in the game. If you're behind, I do not think this is a good card to play, but I see it does have potential. I think it could change the meta. Okay, guys, this is why I'm so excited. Beckoner of Evil. This is the new card. It's a 2 mana 2/3. Battle cry, give your cthun 2/2 wherever it is. Now, this means cthun, which is a legendary minion we will get into shortly. Whether it be in your deck, whether it be in your hand, whether it be in the field already, wherever it is, you give it +2/2. And what this is doing is I can imagine a Cthulhu deck where you have multiple buffing cards that buff up the Cthulhu. So where it's just going to be a race against time where your opponent is going to try to beat you down before you can actually get out your Cthulhu. Now, this I can imagine would be paired very well if you boost the battle cry to make it do double the battle cry. That would be amazing, which will give it +4/+4. So your Cthulhu would actually grow larger and larger. Um, Now, they said that this is one of 16 different cards that will boost or modify your Cthulhu wherever it is. So the Cthulhu deck, I'm imagining, will be a monstrous deck that will change the meta as soon as this comes out. Now, I'm thoroughly excited about our next card. And this is the card that I was talking about. This is the other card that modifies your cthun that they have came out with right now. It is called Twilight Elder. It is a 3 mana 3/4, which is very, very, very solid stats. I can imagine this being played very well in a control deck. It says at the end of your turn, give your cthun +1/1 wherever it is. Now you're almost guaranteed to have it give it +1/1. So imagine if you had this on in your hand or on the field for 2 or 3 turns, so where you can give it +3/3. When you add it with the other cards that boost up Cthulhu's stats, Cthulhu could be a monstrous beast. Okay, guys, this is why I'm so excited. Cthulhu. It is a legendary old god. There's a total of 5 old gods that they are planning on coming out with. Cthulhu is the first one to be revealed. It's a 10 mana 6/6. Battlecry. Deal damage equal to this minion's attack, randomly split among all enemies. That is crazy. If you had the other cards that buffed it up to, let's say, a 12/12 or 14/14, when you play it, it will do 12 or 14 damage, however much the attack is at that current time. This means that the Cthulhu decks that will be coming out would change the meta completely. I think that this is one of the first cards that they've shown, and I think it's a great card to show because they're telling everyone, hey, we came and we're going to deliver. Okay, guys, I hope y'all watched the video. I hope you liked it, rated, subscribed, and everything else. I would like to say that I publish content regularly on YouTube. If you would like to, follow my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.